AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New England Patriots. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. On the return, it's Taylor. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Newton now to throw. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again. Newton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, New England.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The give is to Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Amari Cooper.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At their own 17-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was the safety, Darian Thompson, that time, who was able to break it up.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. First and goal from the 6. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
A loss of 3.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Michelle going to try again. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. If you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. The choice. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. James White taking it in. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
The extra point.
Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A first down carry by Elliott. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Carrier. Adrian Phillips on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
At the 20-yard line.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and...
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Flushed out right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Demir Bird.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
20-yard line.
To throw again. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. 6-0 our score after 1.
6. Cowboys nothing.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. And they come up here now, first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
On first down, Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
He was brought down.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Newton. And he's going to go down again. Dontari Poe marches in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And that is incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, CD, taking a step back, we're 2 weeks into the season, and you already kind of get the sense that teams are beginning to separate themselves. If you look at the 2-0 teams, and remember, 62% of 2-0 teams ultimately make the playoffs. But Baltimore, Kansas City, Green Bay, Seattle, just to name a few, they look really good.
They certainly do, and in a lot of ways, those are the teams that we expected to be 2-0 at this part of the season. I mean, it's no major surprise. But how about Arizona being 2-0 as well? People talked about them getting better in the offseason. I don't know how many of us thought they'd beat San Francisco in the opener. They did. Then they jumped on Washington this week, and they are 2-0 as well.
Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we know the not good news about teams that start 0-2. The Giants and the Jets both there, Detroit, Cincinnati. So, again, maybe some more predictable names.
Certainly, they are predictable. Again, not a surprise for most of them, although many thought Detroit would be improved at this point. But how about a team that's 0-2 that went through a little bit of a difficult offseason like the rest of us, but even more so because of players being gone? How about Houston being 0-2 right now? They won the division last year. I think that's a little bit unexpected right now, even though they had a tough opening schedule with Kansas City and Baltimore.
Prescott fires one out wide complete, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's Prescott. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Kill! 47!
To throw again on second down. Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Conversion.
And this is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, let's go back to the start of the season talk, Charles. We talked about some 2-0 and 0-2 teams. You mentioned Arizona, maybe a good surprise. Houston, a bad surprise. Any other teams a surprise at this point to you?
Well, I think that I would look at the Los Angeles Rams right out of the gate. At home against Dallas, opening their new stadium. Many thought Dallas would go out west and beat them. That didn't happen. And then how about the Rams going on the road this week and beating Philadelphia, and decisively? This looks like a Rams team that finished 9-7 last year. It has designs on challenging for the division title. And one other team I would throw in there is a little bit of a surprise, just by how it's gone down. How about Atlanta? I know it's tough against Seattle, tough against Dallas. Seattle was at home, but they got jumped on by Seattle. And in the Dallas game, they just gave away. That's a team that should be at worst 1-1 right now. Now looking at 0-2 and have a lot of questions.
On the move, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the target there, and that'll bring up second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Prescott from the gun. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion, probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now, probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. But he will not get the 2 points. He stopped up short, and that is how this first half will come to an end. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Dancing to his left. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, 46.
A give to Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They get this out left. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Will line up for the
looking to throw. Prescott.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. On the return, it's Taylor. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 30.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll buy some time right. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
It's now second.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. Brings up
on 3rd down, Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Gain of 3.
It's Prescott now.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still one. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Aldon Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here.
And he can't get away. Newton can't escape the pressure, and it's a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Prescott now from the 50. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What you doing, dog? What are you doing? Ready? Right there to 3.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aldon Smith able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Patriots 12.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And he's going to keep it here. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown.
His kick
And
no good.
he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Let's go!
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Intended for Michael Gallup.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 16. Prescott to throw it. Cooper's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Draw play, Elliott.
Prescott.
Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
Jonathan Jones on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go to Elliott again.
It's 36-yard line.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing, Prescott. And now here is another interception. Terrence Brooks with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Aldon Smith. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. On 2nd down, Michelle. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
From just shy of midfield, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
47.
Prescott yet again. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Brings up a
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go, 46, 46.
To the air again, Prescott. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Patriots 12.